Hey guys, it's me again. I gotta be a little bit quiet, so you might have to turn up the volume. But I am here to do my review of the Silent Night. Um, First and foremost, I'm kind of curious as to who exactly the woman cop is supposed to be, because I remember that the woman cop in The Dark Knight was killed by Two-Face. So I'm not quite sure. Is this woman someone who was in the movie, or was it someone that Kyle Bridges came up with by himself? I'm sorry, I know I'm so stupid to ask that question, but I have no idea. And, but honestly, I thought you were terrific. And can I say, Kyle, that the mustache is way better in this movie than it was in the Dark Knight trailer. And I hope you were able to keep it on, because you were having troubles with that during the Dark Knight trailer, I remember. Kept falling off. The whole family, the dad was okay. I think he was okay. Um, he did, like, and his reactions to everything, like when they were doing the family portrait, that was very well played. The mom was just brilliant. Like, I don't understand, and you know, that was really well done. Like, and you dying death scene. Everybody's death scenes were good. Um, and the kids were good. The son was very well played. I liked the daughter because she seemed the most strong out of the group in the family. Like, I mean, she was scared, obviously, but she seemed to be, like, the strongest one, and the one that was like, maybe we should just do what he says, and it's a scary situation, but we're gonna try to find a way out of this. Craig, again, and the makeup was really good. The Joker makeup was really good. There was a couple of times when when it had been obvious that, it had been a long day of shooting, and you could see, like, the cracks where the makeup was coming off the skin, or where it connected to the skin. But it was only when, I think it must have been, like, when you had been working for a really long time, but it didn't really detract from the acting, like the wig. Neither of them really detracted. They just kind of were, like, there. You know what I mean? My favorite scene would have to be the ending scene when they're all coming out, and the Joker's carrying the dad, and he's like, "You're my shield, you're my shield." Okay. And Batman's like, "What have you done to him?" And he's like, "I took him and I broke him and I smashed him into a million little pieces and I put him back together in my own image." I can't remember what it was exactly. And he was like, everybody can have a bad day. And the dad, I didn't like him running off and them not being able to find him, because it's like, even if his son had died, bravo on the alternate ending, by the way, as to him not dying and just being wounded in the shoulder. That was really nice. I was glad, because I was like, oh, that little boy. But even if his son had died, because he didn't hear, that his son wasn't killed, why would he leave his daughter? That kind of bugs me. I'm not gonna lie. The but, like, the whole fighting sequence when, Batman and Joker are beating each other up, I have to say that was very well played. It was very well played. I couldn't tell if you were faking it or not. And it was, I mean, the choreography just, it was absolutely beautiful. Like, it was like a dance almost. You guys moving, like, going, attack, attack. Um, I was very impressed with that. I think that you guys did an amazing job. And the costumes, as always, look really good. I am impressed with the masks. I want to know how you guys made those masks look like that. The masks for the thugs. Those were really impressive. They look like the masks in the beginning of the Dark Knight when they're doing the heist at the bank for gang members. And another part that was pretty interesting was shoot, I'm losing my train of thought. Sorry, everybody. I'm trying to do this in one take. Another part that was interesting was the painting. Okay, if you want to know about the painting, thank you, Katie, for commenting this on the last video. I owe you one. But, the painting that the Joker is looking at and he says, yeah, I'm king, that is actually going to be auctioned off on eBay. They painted it exactly for that scene, specifically for that scene. And they are going to auction it. I have no idea when. I'm going to try to see if I can get that information. I'm going to be keeping a lookout on the website and on their Facebooks and stuff to see if I can find out when that auction off is. I don't know if I'm going to be able to buy it. I don't have any money. I would love to buy it. But whoever painted that, bravo. That's absolutely amazing. The makeup, the Joker makeup, bravo to the makeup artist. And everybody, you just did an amazing job. All in all, you couldn't tell that it was just done low budget, a bunch of college boys in a relative's house. Because it just, you fell in love with the characters and the acting, and at least I did. On a scale of 1 to 10, I would definitely give it a honest opinion, maybe an 8.5, only because of technicality as far as the makeup and stuff goes, because you were doing it for a long day, and I guess, touch-ups were a little hard to do or something, and the wig. I know those things aren't stuff that you guys can help, but if we're going to be technical here, like a real review, we must review precisely. And everything that came out of the Joker's mouth almost always made me laugh, and sometimes in parts I probably shouldn't have laughed at. It was definitely a must-watch video. If you haven't watched it yet and you just randomly found me, you need to go watch these guys because they are absolutely just the funniest and most interesting guys on YouTube to watch. Not just in Silent Night, but in the Alan and Craig show, and in the Dark Knight spoof and the Twilight spoof, and number 47, which is 23 spoof, I think. I'll have to look that up again. But this was definitely worth watching. 8.5, I think I said. And that's what I'm gonna stand by. Just because. But honestly, the acting was amazing. The videography was amazing. Again, I think Alan should have done the voiceover for Alfred. Keep that in mind next time, because it did kind of confuse me, because I thought it was Gordon he was talking to. When he was talking to Gordon in the beginning. Not Gordon, Alfred. See? That's how confused you got me. And this video is getting really, really long, and it probably shouldn't even be this long. If you've been watching it for this long, good for you. I'm glad you're that interested in listening to me talk. Everyone, thank you. Please subscribe. Please comment. And have a good night, everybody.